All right, y'all. It's time for another episode of Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades, brought to you by Hysterical Light Entertainment. Give it up for your host, Nathan Hart.
Hey, how we doing? We're here. We're here again. It's 96 degrees outside. This building has air conditioning, and that's the only win we've got going for us today. Hey, keep it going for Charlie behind the bar. Here are Lucky's, everybody. Keep it going back here. Keeping this thing going. This is Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. We do this every single week. It's a cut. There's twice as many flies as there were last week. That's a pretty fun time. I'm glad that they're working things out for themselves. Lucky's a great place to meet other flies to fuck. That's what part of. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. It's a stand-up comedy show. We do it here every single week at a bar in downtown Eugene. We're on YouTube tonight. Right now, we're doing that. We've got a bunch of local comedians. They're going to come out here and hang out and talk with me. I'm going to be sitting over there in that chair with now an old-timey microphone, and that's pretty cool. I enjoy that quite a bit. That's the show. That's gonna be the show. We're gonna start the. We might as well start that. I'm exhausted. My brain's not working all the way yet. Like, I've been trying to get it to boot up all day, and we're still not there. Like, I thought, like, I grew up in Florida, and I really thought like I was just immune to this now, but it cancels out when you wear a plantation owner suit. It really does kind of fuck you right out of being able to avoid minor heat strokes. Anyway, see, my brain's like trying to riff on everything right now, where I'm like, I could go for a heat stroke, right?
A heat stroke of genius or something?
I meant on I think on my dick, I think is what I was. But see, it's not, my brain's not working right now.
What was that?
Very well. What?
What did you just say?
Don't worry about it. Just up here trying to get heat stroked. Maybe I don't know what it means. You never know. All right. Hey, let's start the show. Does it feel like we should start the show? Why don't we start the show? All right. You're really gonna enjoy your next comedian. They drive here all the way down from Brownsville. I hope their air conditioning's working. Working.
Mine's not.
Working. Yeah. You know what? Real quick, how are you doing, crap man?
I'm hot.
Yeah.
But it's good.
You bet you are.
It's a good heat.
Yeah.
Thanks, baby.
It's a real dry heat is what we've got going on up here. It's really, we'd prefer it if it was a wet heat. It would be a better wet heat for me to get heat stroked in. Can we turn up crap man? Anyway.
That's what I've been saying. I'm trying to make this crab hotter.
I'm really leaning into the sound effects tonight because my brain's broken, and I think
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, you can tell my brain's not operating at full capacity when I'm like, you know what this show needs more of? Crab Man. That's all right. Okay, let's go and bring your first comedian up. Like I was saying, all the way here from Brownsville. Put your hands together for Lindsay Bits.
Okay, so this is a true story. This is actually not just riffing. This is real facts. I used to do pirate events a lot. Like, I used to do the Tortuga and the Sea Dogs and all that stuff. And my first pirate event, I got heat stroke in the tent because I decided to take a nap.
Nice.
And I was, flirtatious and stuff, flirting with every single pirate in my crew. And I earned the name Heat Stroke. That was my pirate nickname. Because I'm willing to stroke it in the heat.
You're stroking. Yeah.
Like,
all right.
That's
yep,
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Always bring some water. Is really
water won't help you if you're taking a nap in a tent at noon in this kind of weather. It's just absolutely not a good idea.
Dude, I think staying hydrated is like the first rule of tent orgies in the summer. I think.
Yeah, first and second.
Yeah, first.
Hydrated first, hydrated second.
Yeah. Right.
That's why you
water
always
and
bring
lube.
a water bed.
Bring a waterbed, he
Waterbed.
says.
Yeah.
Hard to take at a pirate event, the waterbed. Did
Yeah,
you know the waterbed was invented by a student going to school in San Francisco for like design school or whatever? And it was so heavy that he couldn't take it to class to show off, so that he had the entire class come to his house for grading. And that night, they had an orgy. You know, they had a party to celebrate that they had invented the waterbed.
We invented the waterbed. I know what to do next from here.
And it was in the 60s in San Francisco, so of course all the students had an orgy that night because they partied on the waterbed.
Wow.
And I feel like that has been infused, that energy has been infused in every single waterbed that's ever existed since.
What a great waterbed fact that I didn't
have so
expect to
many
get
fun
tonight.
facts for you today.
Yeah.
It's wild.
What happens if you freeze a waterbed?
It gets hard.
Hey-o.
Hey.
Yep, this is the whole show.
Yeah.
This is all we do here.
Becomes-
This is all I've got planned.
Becomes an ice bed.
It doesn't get deeper or better than this. Anyway,
It's as deep as a waterbed.
hey-o.
A few inches. And like a waterbed, it's not about the depth, it's about the motion in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fun fact, did you know that Bass Pro Shops, you know Bass Pro Shops, right?
Yeah.
You know how they have giant water tanks, like for fly fishing practice, you know, like showing off fly fishing?
Right.
And they have like wildlife exhibits or whatever. And because they have those things, they're technically classified as a museum.
What?
And there are some cities that subsidize Bass Pro Shops because of their work as a museum and will pay for the employees' wages as museum docents.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not just for tweakers to jump into and take a very slippery swim, you know? It's actually museum status.
It's the only museum where you can also pick up like a full camo outfit.
Absolutely, yeah. Museum with built-in gift shop, for sure. It's just mostly gift shop,
Mostly gift shop.
which
Yeah.
more museums should be like, you know?
Go to a museum, pick up a rifle.
Yeah, absolutely. Best museum in some
You go
people's-
visit NASA, you get a rocket.
Well, and you know, you take the children to the museum as like a field trip, and it's about Bass Pro Shops, and they all leave with a souvenir. I think it's a system that kind of works for itself. Do you know what the 10th largest pyramid in the world and the largest pyramid in the United States is?
Was this your whole plan today? You just got facts for us?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you
She-
know
No,
what-
just facts. Okay,
Just
10th largest
facts.
pyramid in the world. All right, let's talk.
Yeah. Do you know what the largest pyramid? Crabman, where do you think the largest pyramid in America is?
Do we have
that's the,
do we have like a game show trying to guess noise back there?
China? No, I'm saying the largest pyramid in America. So it would not be in China. That's a different country.
Although
I would.
10th largest in the world.
It's I forget what it is, but isn't it like a Cabela's?
No, it's a Bass Pro Shops.
It is Bass. Okay, it is
It's
a Bass.
also
It
a
is.
Bass
It
Pro
is 100% a
Shop.
Bass Pro
Bass
Shops.
Pro Shop.
Yeah, it's-
Tennessee or
It is in Tennessee. Do you know where in Tennessee?
No.
It's in Memphis, Tennessee.
I said
It's
Memphis.
named after Memphis, Egypt. Because that's and so they're like, oh, we're Memphis, Egypt, or we're named after Memphis, Egypt here in Tennessee. We're gonna build a pyramid, and they called it the Great American Pyramid, and then the Memphis Pyramid, and now it's also a Bass Pro Shops.
I mean, ultimately, that's like the most American thing I've ever heard of.
Absolutely.
It's like, yeah, of course, our giant pyramid museum is also a Bass Pro Shop.
And I was gonna
It's
say,
where-
at least our biggest pyramid in America is a museum.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if it was the Luxor, I'd be kind of sad.
yeah.
You know, our largest pyramid in America being the casino.
We are a country that spends all our education funds on Carhartts, so that is how that honestly makes a lot of sense. Well, full circle on everything.
Every year, my husband does buy himself a new pair of Carhartts for work as a teacher, as he teaches his blacksmithing class. It's the only thing he wears besides kilts. It's very on brand for him. Carhartt overalls.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Did you know that manatees have nipples underneath their armpits?
Whoa, crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
mammaries?
Mammaries?
Mammaries.
Mammaries, the mammaries, the manatee mammaries are underneath
Manatee
their armpits, and also manatees have been on like the endangered list for a long time. They've been like taken off, but it's like questionable. They might put them back on, and so it's been a rule for a long time that you're not allowed to touch manatees, but manatees can touch you, like stripper rules.
Right.
Yeah, they're such a manatees.
Ah,
I think we'll leave it there.
Wow. Okay.
I had fun
very-
facts for you
That was
tonight.
awesome.
Yeah, that's very good. I would love it if you could give us as many other ways you can think of that manatees and strippers are pretty much the same thing.
Well, they're sexy. There's, I mean,
Okay,
they're like
pretty good.
mermaids,
Pretty
right?
good.
Like they were the first mermaids, so there's
Yeah.
there's that connection. They're also not paid enough.
Pretty good.
For the amount of work that they do.
There used to be people throwing just heaps of lettuce at them.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All the
Okay.
lettuce, maybe cheddar. If
I'm glad
people
I
like
had
to-
one and it wasn't even sexist. That was.
Yeah, congratulations!
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I did it, everybody.
Yeah, I think we should lean there. Yay!
Yeah.
Nathan did it.
All right. I interviewed a woman and I kept my allyship. Look at that. That's what a win. All right. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Everybody. Okay, keep it going for Lindsay Bits. Hell yeah. Is that thing broken back there? There we go. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. All right. The flies are abuzz. Some actual people showed up to actually watch the show. Most of the places they could have sat are full of stuff. That's fine. We're doing good here. All right. You're really gonna enjoy your next comedian. Put your hands together. Nice line. She's running right now for Slug Queen here in Eugene. So maybe we'll talk about whatever that means. Put your hands together for Jen J. All right. Oh, we got merch. We got merch.
Hey guys, hey, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, okay. I have in my pocket. I have some stickers, and you can all have some. But I am running for Slug Queen this year. Yeah, right.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm running for Slug Queen, and my persona is Hilaria Gastronome. She's like, basically what happened is a garden gnome and a slug had sex on a banana. They slipped on the peel and just, it happened, and I was born. I was born of that. And our government is trying to oppress us, and I'm not going to stand for it.
Slug
okay?
gnomes?
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm a gnome gone rogue over
Okay.
here.
Oh.
Okay, I'm a gastropod gnome situation. And I'm all about spreading goodwill through social justice causes, okay? Huh? How about that? We need that, right?
Okay, so with all that in mind,
Yes.
could you, just because there are people people watching that live in normal cities,
Yeah.
that maybe don't have this kind of thing, and it's the country fair weekend right now. It's like the only event we
Yeah.
have in this city, and so there's people here maybe around that aren't
Yeah.
from here. Can you explain what the
Yes.
fuck's a Slug Queen? Dan?
Okay. So slug queens have been around since about 1985. We used to have a thing here called Eugene Celebration, and they quarantine off the whole downtown, and then we party. And we party in the only way that Eugene knows how, you got to put on your patchouli, you got to tidy up your garden, and then you head out to downtown and you watch all of your best friends jack off on their guitars and stuff, That's basically Eugene's celebration. And you wait in line for food. And it's a Eugene tradition since the 80s. And so what happens is what happens today is that all the old queens gather once a year. So, first of all, once you're no longer a queen, after your reign, once you're no longer the slug queen, you're an old queen. That's how you're referred to, as an old queen. And so then the old queens get together every weekend, first weekend in August, to vote for the new queen. That's how it works. And see, if you have people there at the thing, then that influences their vote. And so I'm trying to drum up that interest, to come out and vote for me. Hilaria Hilaria Gastronome, that's me, you know. Thank you. Thanks. I haven't finished my vest yet, but I wanted to show it to you guys. It's basically like a little community, a society of slug people who are interested in spreading goodwill. And
Okay.
and I think that I am a person who spreads goodwill, you know. So like I think I'm just at a place in life where I'm ready to join this interesting weird society, you know, of weird ladies. You know, ladies, I use that loosely. There are people who are assigned male at birth who have been slug queens.
This feels like when someone famous like goes on like one of the like the Real Talk shows and then reveals they're running for president when they get there, you know. But it's just our like very minor powerless version of it.
Yeah.
Although honestly,
I also bring eagle tits to the table, huh? Yeah.
Oh, whoa, wow! Those are some. There are some eagles on your tits. That's true. They're there.
They are
Was that
there.
related?
No.
Okay, that's just
No.
what hit laundry day first.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty much. I'm not patriotic. I mean, you know, not in
Yeah.
the real sense.
If do slug queens get like decrees?
Slug queens. I don't know about decrees, but they do get like if you're gonna like open a new car lot. You know, off of Highway 99 or whatever, we'll be there to cut the ribbon.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Huh?
So you are kind of on par with like an actual elected official in terms of like what you do. Do you get to insert a trade?
No.
Like
Yes, actually you do. But the trading is all like seeds, you know?
Yeah,
For
okay.
your garden.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And like you can trade like compost tea recipes,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Do you get to do like car dealership commercials?
Yeah, you do. You definitely do a lot of those.
How are you going to use your
I
position
don't
to
know.
profit from war overseas?
I think I'm going to focus on the war that's happening in our garden beds every day, you know, against these fucking flies. Get out of here, you fucking flies.
Yeah. There's we're working on what to do about the flies. It's crazy. It makes the place look bad on camera, but these are the only flies. They're actually. It is weird.
With the light, they look blue. They look like
I know.
they're blue flies.
It feels like they're definitely like stunting on us tonight. Like these are attention whore flies.
Yeah. Have you seen Winnebago Man?
No. Is that a movie?
A guy, no, it's a clip on YouTube. This guy gets real angry about flies and stuff. It's funny. Check it out. It's
Okay.
about 7 minutes long.
Yeah. If you feel like if you're watching us on YouTube right now and you feel like changing the channel, I guess go check out
Change
Winnebago.
it after those.
Open a new tab. A new one. Pause us. Open a new tab. You're fine.
We're live.
Don't watch it until Crab Bucket though. Just kidding.
Yeah. Pause it. Open a new tab in about 4 more minutes.
Yeah, 'cause fuck me, right?
Yeah.
I'm just causing chaos up here.
no.
Hey, also, something's happened to the projector. It says it's putting itself down. What is that? Oh, it's just not working. Okay.
Night,
I thought that might be mine. I thought there was like a noose lowering slowly over my head. That was the host is about to put himself out of his misery timer. Yeah, I assume that one it's a bigger number, but it is still ticking behind us. Anyway, you think
time
it's the
bomb.
heat took out the projector?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it
Well.
has to be proportionate.
Oh well. Well, I guess we can't have like a blurry out of color balance logo behind us through the rest of the show.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it really
Really
is.
added a little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it made the stage lights bounce off it a bit. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably good.
What else would you change about the show, Jen?
First of all, get these fucking porn couches out of here already.
We actually learned right before the show that we bitched loud enough on the internet about the couches.
Are we getting
could
sponsored?
I get a drum roll, everybody? In about 3 more weeks, they're replacing the shitty couches in this bar.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
We did it! We did it!
Fuck
Yep.
these fucking things.
Yep. Next stop,
Sorry.
Gaza. That's our plan for the show. If we can replace these couches, I'm pretty sure we can bring peace to the Middle East. Anyway.
Yeah! I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
Take the power back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. And see you guys August 8th at the Park Block, 6 p.m. Vote for Hilaria Gastronome. Thank you. Good night.
All right. Keep it going with Jen J. And yeah, go check out the Slug Queen competition. Big old thing right here in Eugene. Hey, are there names in the crab bucket? Can someone check? There's nothing? No one's doing it? No one feels like doing it? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, the heat's got everybody all tired out. Nobody's coming out to stuff tonight. Angie, do you want to go up? Do you want to just come do regular stand-up? Does that sound fun for you? This is how I make the show work. You want to do like 5? Okay. Well, here. It'll be all you then. I want to go take a quick commercial break for myself. Keeping over local comedian Angie Bloomfield, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I just got off a cruise ship and thought I'd stop in. Well, I just walked in the door and I really had no plans to come on stage. I was at the coast, and why did I come back? It was so nice there. Whatever, it's fine. Guys, I got a lot of heat coming out the crotch right now. How about you, Crabman? Yeah. Had a show on the coast, and then went to this little bar in Reedsport last night. They only have one bar in the whole town, I guess. And this woman was running karaoke there, and the place was fucking packed. And I don't think I've ever seen that many people that drunk. Like, they were all the kind of drunk, like, not like Lucky's drunk, like that guy from Men in Black drunk. Do you know what I mean? The guy that drinks the sugar. That's what we were dealing with. But yeah, this like 70-year-old woman is running karaoke and she's sitting there. And I was like, all right, I'll sing. And I was like, do you have I'll sing Paul Revere by the Beastie Boys. And she was like, what is it called? The Dixie Boys? And I'm like, no, it's not the Dixie Boys. But I love that she thought that was very adorable. God, so let's see. How are you doing, Litzy Bits? Yeah? You look very festive today. You have a little cute little knitted thing on. Is that hot as shit? It's a little bit warm. Yeah, it looks like it would be. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I'm supposed to do this task crabster thing. Crabster tasking. What the fuck is it called?
The Cask Tabster.
What?
The Cask Task Crabster.
I'm like, it's different every time I ask, I swear. Cask crabster. Cast trapster.
The warm hamster.
I'm very concerned because the day that I'm supposed to do it, it's going to be 95 degrees. Do you have no air conditioning? Is that the situation? It's so exciting. I might die.
You're telling me.
Yeah, you're like, I live there. I don't know how that's gonna work. Hopefully the tasks don't involve me moving around, or probably not, right? You're like, yeah, you're racing. You're racing people. There was a time in the Eugene comedy scene when people were foot racing each other. It was really annoying, but it was kind of fun. You probably would have loved it. I mean, we would have to go out in the street, and it was this guy that doesn't do comedy anymore. He was very, very drunk all the time, and he was always challenging people to race him because he was determined to be the fastest comic in the scene. And we're like, you can just be the fastest. Nobody wants to run. No one wants to run against you. But my favorite, very, very sweet person, Dave Williams, I actually have a video of it. Sometimes I watch it when I'm feeling down. He's racing with this man, and he tripped and fell, and it was one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I know you're not supposed to laugh when people fall. It's the best. It's kind of the best fucking thing in the whole world, actually. I don't know. It's a problem. I'm a mother, and so I find myself doing that even with my children. And they get hurt, and I laugh, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm nervous, but really I'm laughing because it's funny. But you tell them that so that they don't think you're a complete sociopath. I don't know that they're convinced of that, if I'm being honest.
Is that why you laughed at me the other day when I fell?
Did you?
I don't know.
I was like, I probably did.
Yes,
if I had to guess. Yeah, I had to do a show at this place, like a lakeside or lakeshore lodge, and quite the crowd. You know, I don't even know how to explain it. It was wild. Anyway, the show went great. It was very fun. I did well. So did the Carl Lee that I was on the show with. He's very funny. But, you just focus on those fucking 3 people that are just, staring at you the whole time. And I was like, this fucking bitch. I'm going to get her before I never got her. And so, I think that's it for me. I think I'm done with comedy now because I wasn't able to get that old crotchety woman to laugh. So it's her fault that you're never going to see me again. But it's been really nice knowing all of you. And, good luck. Totally not doing Task Crabster because it's going to be too hard. Just kidding. I'll see you there.
Keep it going for Angie Bloomfield. All right. Yeah. Angie just walked in the door right in the moment where I really needed some more people to come do comedy, and that's how this thing works sometimes. That is such a common experience where you it's a thing that happens to all of us where you just focus in on one person and you're like, well, how do I fix them? It is a weird where it's like a parasocial where it's something to do with what our parents did to us that brought us up here to begin with is a little bit of I need this one person to like me because they don't like me. It's so fucked. Anyway, I'm gonna make way too hard of eye contact with at least one person in this room by the time we're done with this, and it's because I'm wondering if you hate me or if I'm ever gonna get that hug from Mom. Anyway. Your next comedian, he's about to go out and do some fire service out in the wild lands. I don't know why I said it like that. That's such a weird way to phrase it. He's not going to fucking Mordor. California. It's close. But yeah, he's about to go do some wildland firefighting for us, and he's been a great comic here for a while. He's about to take a little bit of a break, so we're gonna have him come up and just do kind of whatever he wants for a while. Put your hands together for the very funny Donovan Davis.
I didn't bring my hat. There we go. I don't have anything prepared, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, you want to just do the normal thing?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's allowed.
I'm just gonna make you.
That's fine.
I like how the normal thing now is not comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this counts. People laugh when we talk after long enough. It's just not really planned.
They laugh when you don't know what to say sometimes. I don't know.
That still counts. Maybe that's on purpose. I could be playing. You don't know how much chess I'm playing up here. The whole character is supposed to be someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and can barely keep a team together and can't get real audience members to show up. Rearranged all the chairs even though nobody's sitting in them. That's the character.
I think
You had me fooled.
I'm pretty good at chess.
Yeah. Fucking rook to D whatever. I don't give a... Suck my dick. That's how this show works now.
All right, Nathan.
Suck my dick.
You've been the moral compass of this thing the whole time. You think this is going to go right off the rails as soon as you leave.
I'll still watch the live streams. I'll text you. I'll be like, this is exactly when the fucking ship started to go down.
Yeah. You're gonna start leaving mean comments on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that wouldn't be the first time that a comic leaves the show and decides to
Decides to do that.
take the low
Fucking-
ground.
Fucking guy. All right, I got a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
Is this a question or a joke?
No, it's a question.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a bit too.
Okay, so a little bit of... All right, carry on.
You ever have like white dudes just come up to you and then ask you what kind of white you are?
I mean, not out of the blue.
No.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it happen to you?
I've been told a lot like I have an accent, so people are
Yeah.
like, "Where are you from?"
That's fair. I mean, you know, I was at this concert the other day, and I was talking to this dude, and he did not sound local. It kind of sounded like he was doing a Native American accent because it was at a Native American show, and he was like white. So I just was like, you don't sound like the locals. Where are you from? And he was from fucking Wyoming or something. That was his excuse, but
He's from Wyoming.
that's what he said.
And so he... Okay.
Yeah, I started to do the. Oh my god, I was doing the Bombs Way mic, and then this one of the comedians. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna grill him up here, but he was like, Can I do the voice? And I was like, no. and he's like, oh, okay. I was asking for a friend. I'm like, oh, for sure. Or that one guy who was like, do you drink firewater? And I'm like, no, actually, I'm sober. And then he pulled up a picture of like this fucking liquor bottle that had firewater on it. And I'm like, that's a decent save, my guy.
Yeah, good. I wonder if he's got like near racisms ready for like a deck of cards, you know,
Yeah.
for no matter who he runs into.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, let me just fucking pull out this phone and look for the appropriate slur. I don't want to get it wrong, you know. He didn't want to get the fucking slur wrong. He's like, shit. So yeah, no, nobody ever just asks you what kind of white you are.
I mean, it's come up in like deeper conversations.
Do they ever ask that before they ask your name though?
No, absolutely
No?
no. No one's ever like, hey, what's your ethnic background? No, that doesn't. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Maybe we're with the way things are going in the country. Any day now.
So far, yeah, maybe. So far, do you appreciate that that privilege?
Yeah, I mean it's good. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, it's a fun time to not have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I get like. I guess I'd tell people. It's not like I have a problem with. I'm digging a hole. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, it's good. It's good that people don't assume that they should ask.
Yeah. No, I had somebody ask me the other day what kind of Indian I was, and I usually got a joke about that where I'm like the bad kind. But I didn't. I wanted her to realize like how ridiculous she was sounding. So I was just like, well, American, for sure. Just American. Oh, God, America. I know I was talking to fucking.
It is the best. Keep it vague.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna have to go to some protests when I get back.
Right. Yeah. You talked about last week that you were getting ready to get shipped out to go work for the Empire.
Yeah. My brother fucking got shipped out to go down there and work with the military bases to like clean their fucking bathrooms or whatever. But now I'm getting sent out there, so I'm gonna have to like come back, fucking probably like shave my head, fucking not like in shame. In shame, you know.
Oh, in shame, not in support.
No, not in support. Like
not trying to fit in.
No. Like I'm gonna shave my head when I get back, not while I'm there.
I'm gonna shave my head. I'm gonna get some weird tattoos.
Yeah, but they'd be like, "You are not the correct shade for those tattoos, brother."
You're not going to prison.
Fuck. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Donovan joins the Aryan Brotherhood. It's all right.
All right. Well,
this week.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you checking what other stuff you've got?
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't really have much of a plan either. Oh wait. I think I saw the light a while ago. Right?
You saw-
I did. Oh, shit. So we're not sure. Nope. Next one's not here yet. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll bring Alan on. That sounds fun. Yeah.
I guess I could talk about my dog. I don't know. He's
You want to talk about your dog?
my dog. Yeah, fuck.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah, no, he's fine. It's just I don't know. It's kind of gross. So like, he's old, and he's a dog, and he'll poop, and then and then sometimes he'll have like a little bit still on his butt, and I try to like get a leaf to like wipe it off, but he won't let me, so I gotta grab him, and then just like put him on the grass and just like move him around like that.
Smush the dog around.
Yeah, just rub it off on the grass.
I don't know how PETA's gonna feel about this episode anymore.
He's got to get the. He's too fat to get his. He's too. Well, he's not too fat. He's too old to. Clean his ass. So.
Oh.
And it's not rough. I like.
You do it softly.
Yeah, like a marker or something. Just like. I don't know.
Like a brown marker.
Yeah. Man, this is my last time on hand shoes for a while.
Yep, that's the last we heard of him, and then he died in a fire.
You're gonna feel so fucking bad if I do die.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna, especially if I keep saying things like that.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Ask me stuff.
What are you looking forward to anything out there?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like the money is good.
Yeah,
but,
that
like,
part's
really,
good.
really just selling my soul here. I know people are like, "Hey, are you doing it to help the land? Are you doing it like because you feel like it's your calling?" And I'm like, "No, it's just the money. It's just the money. I'm not doing it for any ethnic purposes or like for anything. I'm like the money. It's the money."
Are you gonna protest on your free time out there?
You just clock out. You go right outside the gates of the place you
fuck,
work at.
Yeah.
Put on a mask. Swap shirts.
Maybe on my last day. I don't know. I feel like they'd just ship me right off to fucking Cuba or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take my fucking my tribal ID.
Are we still sending people to Cuba?
I don't know. I hear that they're trying
Wherever
to
the
send.
fuck.
I hear they're trying to send them not to Mexico but to other places so they can't like get back.
Just wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super fucked up.
Italy.
Yeah.
Italy, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
That's bad.
It was okay. It was okay.
I'm trying to find some way to connect this to your shitty old dog, but I'm not.
Oh
really.
no, that was just I had nothing prepared. I was just
No,
gonna,
yeah,
I
no,
was gonna I was gonna rip on you, and then like I did for a little bit, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
I'm just thinking out loud.
You're incredibly
Like,
white.
It's okay. Yep. Still. Oh, thanks, Crabman. Good way to. I'm glad we could all cover that.
That's all right.
You want to know what kind?
Aren't you German?
Yes, unfortunately, in the context of this conversation, yep, half German. Yep, that's.
And now I see why you made the joke about me joining the Aryan Brotherhood.
What? Whoa, was that a microaggression, Donovan?
I just wanted to try it. I just wanted to give it a shot. Look, I just wanted to see how it felt. I thought it would do well. I mean, it tickled
How did
Yeah.
it
a
feel?
little.
You want to bring up fucking pretzels next or something? What is this?
What about him?
What?
What about him?
I don't know. Germany, they eat a lot of pretzels.
Oh, excuse me. Like,
You know, I just
yeah.
want
Let's
I just
talk
want-
about pretzels. Fuck.
I just want you to feel this out. You're
Yeah.
Donovan. You're half white. You should be better. At
I know.
racism than
I
this.
was about to say. I'm half white myself. Don't. You know.
Like that.
It's,
Sure,
it's fine. It's fine. It's my favorite thing to fucking, dude. I get a lot of people and they come up to me and they're like, my great grandma was a Cherokee princess or some sort of royalty or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I come from a long line of regular guys, just regular dudes, no royalty or whatever. They might have been warriors. They might have just been like running for their lives. I I don't know. They survived.
Just a bunch of guys wiping their dog on the lawn.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's all just like all my ancestors. It's just me. Just each one.
Yeah. Just totally normal stuff.
Yeah. Just taking care of their dogs.
Taking care of business.
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. Okay. Now are we on time?
Who's next?
we stopped tracking when that last one went off. Okay, no, that's fine. We're so ahead of schedule right now anyway that it really. No, and actually that pretty much works out. Do you want to? We're gonna do another one, and then do you want to go grab Alan, if they're still here? Yeah, fuck it. Sure, fine. That sounds good.
Hand shoes and horse grenades. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah,
it.
I don't care. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna make some executive decisions here. I'm gonna talk to Donovan for another like 30 seconds, and then we're gonna bring up this audience member, and then they can do a few minutes of stand up. Does that work? And we'll shut the fuck up. We'll go take a break, and then me and Donovan are gonna come back, and then we'll bring up. Fuck it. We'll bring up Alan, and then we'll bring up the last two comics. That's how we'll do it. That's how we're going to do the show. Okay? We all on the same page? We good? Does everyone get the show notes in their entirety? Are you all glad to be a part of the crew here? Okay.
You're so prepared.
I guess.
Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just got to,
I love the logic. Yeah.
If the engines on your plane are dead and you're up in the air, you fucking land it in the river. That's how you do it. And that's how we do things. We land planes in the river. That's how we do things here.
Straight into the fucking
Wait,
hill.
so now, were you comparing yourself to the pilot that landed in the Hudson Bay?
I think I am.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna make a Tom Hanks movie about this show one day, and this is the moment where the dramatic music plays because I decided to bring an audience member.
And
up
you're
next.
played by Tom Hanks?
Yeah, I'm played by Tom Hanks. Why can none of us remember the guy's name? The guy who landed in the Hudson. Sully, thank you.
You just didn't
there we
ask
go.
me
Thank
what
God.
his name was.
You didn't say it. I figured I thought if you would get the reference, you would have said it. But all right.
I don't play all my
I've never seen the
cards,
film
Nathan.
myself, but I know what you're talking about.
Surprise! This whole thing's been an ad for Sully, a movie that came out 4 to 5 years ago. We got you. Someone owes me a lot of money now. Okay, back on track. Hazel, does the audience member have a name?
Yeah.
Do you want us to say it? All right, put your hands together for, I believe, a first-time comedian. Put your hands together nice loud for Ramona, everybody.
All right.
We'll be right back.
The jazzy Star Wars.
Exactly. Yeah. The cantina.
Yeah, admittedly, I've never done this before, but I have crazy stories, so I figured I'd just tell one of my crazy stories about how sometimes when somebody's trying to rob you, you just have to be crazier than them. I was trying to earn some money. I was like 18, painting this Mexican restaurant overnight while they were closed in Belltown, Seattle, which is probably still a notorious crack neighborhood. And so I had to wait to get let in at midnight. So I'm waiting in the doorway like an idiot, cornering myself, and I watch these 3 crazy crackheads walk up and block me in. And one of them pulls out a knife, and I'm watching the last people walk by that they're waiting to leave before they jump me or whatever's going to happen. But they were kind of hard to take seriously because one of them had a cane, and one of them had a neck brace, and one of them could barely stand. So before the last people could go away, I go, "Hey! You guys see that little guy? You guys see that little guy down the alley? There's a crazy fucking little guy in the alley, man. You gotta go look at him." And it gave me 2 more seconds, and they were like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And I just convinced them there's this tiny little fucking guy in the dumpster back there. He's doing some weird shit, man. You gotta go look at it. It's crazy. And they proceeded to invite me to go smoke crack with them while we look at this crazy little tiny guy in a dumpster. I did not join them. But they went and looked for a tiny guy in a dumpster. Another time, I was being robbed and out crazied. The person robbing me was again. I was young. I had a terrible, weird, drunk boyfriend. I was driving my pickup truck. I'd picked him and his friends up from the bar, and not everybody fit in the cab, and so 2 of the guys were in the back of my truck, which somehow had a bunch of hay in it, and proceeded to start drunk fist fighting while I'm driving, standing up like ogres, smashing. I was about to move, so I had a bunch of stuff back there. They were smashing my paintings over each other and all sorts of dramatic stuff. And at one point, one of them reached in, grabbed my purse out of the truck, and just threw it. And I didn't, there was so much going on, I didn't notice for a block until somebody told me, hey, he just threw your purse. I'm like leaving town the next day, so I whip around to go try and find my purse in the middle of a road. And I get down, I see this guy picking up all of my belongings and putting them back in my purse. He does not look like someone that's like gonna give it back. I don't know how to say that nicely. So I pulled up as fast as I could, slammed on the brakes with my window down and said, give me my fucking purse! With ogres fist fighting in the back of the truck. And he did. He just looked at me and handed me my fucking purse. I don't know if anybody else has ever out-crazied somebody in a moment where you're just feeling threatened and it's the only thing you can think to do. It is a tactic. All right, that's all I got.
Keep it going for Ramona, everybody. All right. Donovan, come on back up here. Come take a sit on the couch. You're gonna, Donovan's gonna come co-host the rest of the show tonight. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. Hey, clap for Donovan. Why not? Do it. Excellent. Yeah, love having first-time comics here on the show. That's always cool for us. New people pop in and out. Speaking of first-time comics, we've also got some old-time comics coming back to the show. They've been busy for a while. Put your hands together for the very funny Alan Tyson.
Hello, Luckies. How's it going? A bunch of comics in the crowd. This is great. I love it. Oh.
There's a few normal, regular people floating around.
Yeah, I see that. I
Yeah.
see them back there.
Yeah, over there and over there. And,
Yeah.
they're around.
They're around,
Yeah.
skis.
Yeah, and the YouTube and the flies. The flies don't do comedy, but they're
Well, that's
watching.
who I'm performing to. So I was flying around the other day. I saw some sugar, and I just got so excited.
Okay. Have you guys heard of fucking agave, right?
Turned out to be Splenda. Wanted to kill myself.
It's stand up for flies. This is what we do here now, actually. You ever see your own reflection and you're like, buzz?
I wonder, hey, did you see that movie that came out the other day? It's called The Man.
What?
I like that.
It took a minute, didn't it?
Why are they always calling us flies? It's only half what we do. They could be calling us lambs.
Oh, you caught up finally? You got that one?
I get it.
What's the deal with all these things?
You know the movie?
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Do you have any stand up for flies?
If you flip their head upside down, it looks like a cock.
That sounded more like a roast, but
yeah, your move is to roast the flies. They're the whole audience, dude. They paid to be here.
All right.
They're spending their 2-week life.
Yeah.
This is, you know how much of their life is just this?
If we didn't have flies, there'd be a lot more shit around, for sure.
Hey, that's a
Pretty
nice
good.
thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that is a good move. If you're gonna roast the audience, say something nice about them right afterwards. You know?
Think about the roast sandwich.
Yeah, the roast
Yeah,
the roast sandwich. Yeah, you hit them with some like, hey, you're a good-looking couple, you pieces of shit. Nah, I'm sure you're nice people. That's the move.
And then you say
That's
the dude
whole
has a
thing.
long
So now-
cock.
so
You
I
saw it
don't-
in the bathroom.
I don't be mean again after that.
No, I think you're gonna be mean again after that, especially because they're flies.
Okay.
Yeah. Although they
I thought
did.
you were calling the people flies, and I was like,
No, you don't see the flies.
fuck. No, I see them.
Oh, you had this whole time. I was talking about the audience.
That's bad marketing.
No.
Yeah.
That's real bad marketing.
Jesus.
Hey, YouTube, go fuck yourself.
I mean, we do stream the show explicitly like into the dumpster out back. That is where all the footage is going. It just goes straight into.
I thought it was the flies, and then you were talking about that. I thought it was the audience, and I was like, oh fuck, but no.
I mean, it was a metaphor.
I mean, I do think the alley market of Eugene is a very active, untapped market.
Yeah, that's true.
More comedy for homeless people. That's.
Dang.
That was a joke, but it came off a little more sincere than I wanted it to, and now I'm thinking it's a good idea.
I mean, you'll get an interesting payout. The tip jar is going to be nuts.
It's be bonkers.
Hooray for fentanyl again.
Yeah. All right, fentanyl and cigarette butts.
Fuck.
What a win. Yeah, it's mostly situational comedy out there, I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah.
No, I could never make a joke better than what those people are living.
Yeah.
Like
You spend a lot of time walking around out there. What's the craziest thing you've seen this week?
this week.
Yeah, give us this week.
Well, just now I walked outside to smoke a joint, and I smelled gas, and it looks like somebody jammed a pin into the gas main that's coming out of the Davis over there.
Nice.
So, don't light your cigarettes outside. You might explode.
Okay, well, you know, when this city block explodes a little bit later, they're going to look back on this footage and be like, man, it was hard to catch that warning when they were busy talking shit about flies for 10 minutes. They really buried the lead there on the gas leak.
Hey, look, I don't think it's a question of our prudence. I think it's a question of entertainment.
Yeah,
that was very important to hook the audience.
Totally. Yeah,
Don't smoke outside.
most of us here aren't firefighters or anything.
I just think they should be watching our show.
If you're gonna smoke inside.
Yeah, if you're gonna, exactly. That's the message from the show tonight. Is if you're gonna smoke, do it right in here.
Yeah,
Don't
this is
listen to me. Do not do that.
Fuck.
I will not be held liable. That's.
And as a firefighter, make sure your
Oh,
cigarettes.
hey, how's it going? What's up?
Hey,
We were just talking about that.
we actually were just talking about the gas leak. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
Have you
Thank
been?
you so much.
You've been near the gas leak for a while, I'm guessing.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for the.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you
you,
for
Somebody
sir.
let Hazel know.
Good Samaritan right there.
For God's sakes.
Sometimes you
Angel
get.
with a backpack. That's what that is.
You know, sometimes you're just running a YouTube show in a bar and someone comes up and gives you an alleyway PSA. It's just this. It's really the vibe in this city. We really are living in one big gas leak out here.
Can we wait? Can we make that a new segment? Alleyway PSA.
Alleyway PSA.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that is a good
That's a real
segment.
good one.
Yeah.
But I will say probably the best thing I've seen from the unhoused community up here was with the comedy scene. You remember when Velocity was going around whispering curses in people's ears?
Yeah, and I think I found out that the person you just mentioned might have been the one that threatened a meal with a can of soup, legendarily on this show.
Yeah. Might have been.
Yeah.
So I
sounds
witnessed her
similar.
do that twice. She did it to me, and it was the most terrifying thing that ever happened. So we were all standing in the alley smoking weed, like we do when there's not a gas leak. And pretend this is me, and my back is to the person. She walks up to me, and she gets this close behind me, and just goes, and just walks off.
Wow.
I don't believe in witchcraft, but when it happens to you from somebody who's on a deep meth trip,
Yeah.
Get a little nervous.
I just got it my life fell apart the next week. So it worked.
Whatever that very non-specific curse was.
It worked. It was in
Yeah.
a tongue I did not understand.
Yeah. That's how you really get into people's heads, just whisper stuff behind them in alleyways. You know,
This close to their ear.
Yeah.
I felt her breath on my lobes.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
That's like immediate shower territory. I don't know why, but it's just like.
What if the curse that they gave you was something like really small, though? If it was like, you'll never win a game of Risk ever again.
You'll always lose the left lace to your shoe.
Flies will always follow you.
Yeah, you won't smell, but flies will always just be there.
Yeah.
Shoe pebble. I don't know.
Shoe pebble?
Constant shoe pebble.
That is the most extreme thing that any of us did here. The rest of them were minor inconveniences. You just ruined someone's life.
I'm sorry.
There's a whole bedtime story about that.
What's the shoe pebble story?
Well, it's not really shoe pebble. It's more like bed pebble.
Go on.
A bed pebble.
Bed pebble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a pedal?
I said
It's like a
pebble.
little rock.
Pebble.
You know what's weird? Maybe it's just because we started the show off with waterbed facts, but the whole Princess and the Pea thing sounds. That is the one we're talking
Yes.
about, right?
Yeah.
It's got sexual overtones.
How?
Oh, is she just pissing the bed?
Yeah. See,
Oh
that's
my
where,
God!
That's where I was
Really?
going.
Oh, okay. You can't do this to me. You're an English teacher, Litzy. Okay, I just went on a whole emotional arc.
No,
I was
you're
like,
good.
Wow,
I
I was
would-
right there this whole time.
I would like to go back to the sexual overtones of Princess and the Pea.
Yeah, stack a bunch of mattresses together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who
That-
owns that
that-
many mattresses?
A princess.
A princess of a polycule. That's what I think. Yeah.
What is a castle but a house made for a polycule?
All right.
All right.
That got a very unlikely applause break
I
here.
feel like that's the best I'm going to do tonight. So y'all have a wonderful evening.
Hey, keep it going for Alan Tyson and
Thank you so much.
keeping us safe from the neighborhood gas leak. Please don't light cigarettes directly outside the bar. We don't want this to end like
Smoke
like,
inside.
Yes, don't listen to Donovan. That's still illegal. Yeah. Oh, hey Mickey, did you leave stuff here? Oh, okay. Hey, keep it going for Mickey, the KJ from Lucky's, everybody. Yeah. Hey.
I'm so
Yeah,
used to fucking
yeah.
sitting off the stage that I want to clap. I don't know.
It seems like a decent time to plug all the other stuff that happens here at Lucky's. They've got karaoke on Mondays and Wednesdays. Oh, there is a blinking light happening outside. Is that?
Oh yeah, it's probably emergency service.
That is the gas leak alarm going off right outside the building. Okay, that's great news. The fire department, yeah. Okay, good. Well, if the building gets evacuated, keep fucking rolling.
Do we go down with the ship or?
I mean, I think so. I think. I feel like this would happen to Harvey Dent, right? Like this feels like half of this suit's gonna get all burnt up. This show's gonna be so good next week.
He's a very cool looking character. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think I could still be hot if half of me was super ugly?
I mean, I don't know if I'm the fella to ask.
Well, you're the one I'm asking. You're the one up here.
Yeah.
Thanks,
sure.
Donovan.
You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
You can only get to be a co-host if you'd fuck me. That's the show. That's how it works now.
Dang. Well,
Dang indeed.
dang. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, this might be one of the turning arc in the middle of the Dark Knight, but we're gonna go ahead and bring our next comedian up, even if there's a gas leak. Put your hands together for the lucky he just quit vaping, Seth Milstein, everybody.
He gave me all of his other vapes.
I did. I gave him all my vapes.
Yeah.
Donovan has my vapes.
Yeah.
He had all my twos and fews.
I took this guy to a sweat lodge one time, and he won't stop giving me clothes.
I thought that's what that was the payment.
No,
I'm gonna sit with Donovan.
It's very.
Oh, that's fine. That's cute.
I love.
This is
I love all
the
the
first
clothes.
time that I found out that Donovan shaves his chest. And
I don't
think
shave my chest. I don't have any chest hair. I've got a few on my nipples.
Okay.
But
Do you want
well, let's see.
yeah, I mean, if you're gonna talk like show don't tell, Donovan.
Yeah,
learn
come on, buddy.
storytelling.
how are they gonna? Okay, I'll show you guys. I don't know if that'll be able to fucking.
Oh, it can.
It can.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. I'm ready.
Yeah, power zoom. Yeah, this is actually one of Tomas's specialties. Expand, or what do they say in CSI?
Expand.
Yeah.
Yep, there is.
Oh,
there's
enhance.
upwards of one hair.
Yeah.
There's at least two.
There's at least two.
I
Count
saw
them at
it.
home, viewers. You can do this. Yeah.
This one doesn't have any.
I didn't
Whoa.
have a lot of chest hair, and then I got a tattoo on my chest, and they shaved it to do the tattoo, and then all of a sudden, poof of chest hair.
This one doesn't.
And I was like stoked to not have chest hair for the chest tattoo, and then that's where it grew.
Best laid plans.
Yeah.
You know?
This one doesn't have any because I was somebody was like asking me if I had nipple hair, and I was like, yeah. Plucked it off, and I was like, there you go.
You plucked off the two?
Yeah, the two on this side. Yeah. Yeah.
Seth, I know you talked about the toothpicks. The toothpicks are like they're a smoking preventative measure.
Yeah, it's
right?
a hand-to-mouth situation.
But
it's
you
a bummer on a mic.
But that's the thing is you don't usually smoke while you're on stage anyway.
I know, but it's weird to try to find a place to put a toothpick because it's a gross thing that's been in my mouth. But I don't want to. It's not like. I mean, I don't litter anyway, but like, it's not something you would just toss on the floor like a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know.
Did
like
you just wink at Donovan when you said that?
No,
I'm pretty sure you did.
I was about to ask him if he was just saying that because I'm up here.
Yeah.
Do you toss cigarettes on
Tomas,
the floor?
did you caught it, right? The wink? You
I
caught
put
the
them in
wink?
my pockets until later.
Okay, good. Well, then there was no reason to wink at Donovan.
I just saw a wink.
I mean, listen,
Listen, only I can do that. Only I can make other people feel bad about being white. All right.
Okay, you're right. All right. Fine, I won't gaslight the rest of the crew on your behalf.
Dude, I'm old and my eyes don't work that well. I was like, did I just wink? Is that a new feature of my age? Is that I involuntarily wink at people and then don't notice that I did it?
I'm trying to make a joke at Seth's expense, and he's worried he's having a seizure for the rest, he's worried he's stroking out from the gas leak.
I'm calling the doctor.
My partner breaks up with me because I
lights-
keep winking at people.
Why are the emergency lights shining into the bar now? Did they drive the ambulance into the alleyway? What's happening out there?
They may have. That's where the problem is. Why
That's
wouldn't
insane.
they? It's an
Well, I think
alleyway.
it's a
It's made for
rave.
cars to drive into.
Any second now, we'll be. All right, we'll be evacuated.
Is this your gas leak sound effects?
Yeah.
We're all like very soon. We're all going to be super.
All right,
high.
listen. There's a gas leak. We all might die. Let's talk about something important. We both saw the new Superman movie.
I haven't.
No, but Nathan and I have, and the question that I'm about to ask is not a spoiler.
All right, go ahead.
Is Robert Pattinson going to be hanging out with new Superman?
No, I don't think. I've heard no. The answer is
good,
no.
good.
Yeah.
What do you think is the next jawline that they're going to cast for Batman? Because that's kind of where they're at now. Is they're just like, I guess if you have a strong jaw, you can play this part.
I mean, so they. Why are we doing this right now? Okay.
I don't know.
It's not that kind
Someone
of show.
had to keep the show moving.
Yeah. First, you come in with a toothpick in your mouth, like you're trying to teach an anime protagonist jujutsu.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said on this show.
And now you just want to do guess the movie cast. Okay. So people have wanted Jensen Ackles to do it for a long time because they keep using him as the voice of Batman
I feel like
and
he's
animated
getting too
things.
old. He's getting up there.
Well, but I feel like in comparison to this, the Superman that we were working with has been Superman for like a few years, right? Wow. So we're probably going to time skip away from that one, move into a thing where he meets the Batman, who's been doing Batman for way longer than Superman's been Superman.
Sure.
And so it makes sense if he's a little bit old. And he's not that old. He's got to be like 10 years younger than you.
It would be sick that he got me. I'm old. It would be cool if they did that. The Flashpoint universe of Batman, where it's his dad.
Yeah.
Like, what's his dad's name? Thomas Wayne survives, and Bruce Wayne gets killed.
Crap, man, you're a fucking nerd. What do you think about all this?
Yeah, Crabman. Who do you think's the next?
I enjoyed. What? I thought the idea of Jeffrey.
I love
D.
he had to
Morgan-
do it like an off-brand karaoke version of Batman.
That was That is how the Batman theme song goes.
Okay, everyone chill. Everyone chill for a second. Do it again. Do it again. No, I think he's got it. I think that's right.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a MIDI keyboard. You know, it's like he
doesn't.
Dude, we just managed to get rid of the couches. Like, we're gonna work on his keyboard next.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, we're gonna get rid of Crab Man.
Yeah, I mean, we are gonna stuff him into one of the couches.
Dude, you know what? I am starting a campaign right now. I don't have a huge Twitter following, but I'm gonna start it. Crabman for Batman.
Crabman for Batman?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I think you heard it here, folks.
Man.
I was trying real hard to think of who could play the new Batman.
That's going to be the assignment for next week's show. Next week's show, we all come back with Batman suggestions. And we don't talk about it in between because we live together.
Dang.
We've all been talking over Donovan this entire time because he doesn't look like enough of a nerd to contribute to the conversation.
and it's all he's been thinking about.
Yeah, no, I'm literally trying so hard. Like, half of it's because you guys have been talking over me. The other half is because I'm like fucking thinking real hard. I think that Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be a good fit for. I know he was already in that fucking Batman and Superman movie, but he'd be a good fit for the dad for sure.
Was he?
Yeah.
Who was he in that?
For the Flashpoint version?
Yeah, for the
the
Flashpoint
dad?
version.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I think they should bring Adam West back.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Bring it back.
If they do Marvel Zombies, but for DC characters, it could bring Adam West back for Batman.
Hey,
use his fucking corpse.
Production crew, can you check the stream and see if any women are still listening? Just curious.
Hey, that's sexist. Women are nerds too now.
Yep, you're right, but I don't know if it goes this far.
This question still stands.
They're more anime nerds, but yeah. I don't have anybody like specifically in mind, but I just thought, but I think dream casting is like one of my favorite things to do, especially for superhero movies.
Okay.
I'm so disappointed in the Fantastic Four casting.
What would be your dream casting for the movie that they eventually make about the night that this show got blown up by a gas leak?
Ironically, you're not Two-Face.
Yeah.
Oh, who plays you?
Yeah, who plays me in the movie about what we're doing right now?
Chris Robinson, obviously, of the Black Crows. He makes
all right, fair.
He dips into acting.
What about Crabman?
What?
What about Crabman?
Adam West.
Crabman, dude, I'd go like a 180 and have like Brad Pitt be Crabman.
Okay, because it's kind of an in joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was mean. Jesus Christ, I feel bad about that one.
Yeah,
that was rude. That was really out. That was over the line.
No, well, like when they do that sometimes, where they're like, we're gonna cast. Yeah, you're right. It was mean. I'm sorry, Crabman.
That's okay.
I just want to see you represented like
it's
like
such a transformation for Brad Pitt. He won an Oscar.
Did he win an Oscar?
A crab.
No. I was saying he would win an Oscar for transforming himself into Crabman.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think he got a producer Oscar for 12 Years a Slave.
I feel like you could Kevin Smith could do you.
Yeah, I could. Well, Kevin Smith. I think Kevin Smith's too skinny to be me now.
Well,
Kevin
fine.
Smith would have to play Nathan.
Wow.
Whoa. What a change.
Yeah, I mean he's like so thin in the face. He's vegan now.
Yeah. Okay, Seth. Last question here on this particular casting the moment you're in topic.
Okay.
Can you answer this next question without being racist?
Dang.
Who plays Donovan?
Oh,
Dang.
the one guy from Reservation Dogs.
Which one?
Which one?
The handsomest one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I'd cast the guy who plays the ghost native.
Okay, Dallas Goldtooth.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's an attractive guy. I think that would be a good Hollywood to you.
Thing.
It's not that hard to appeal to Donovan on this kind of thing. Actually, it was a way easier question.
I'm just so impressed with myself that I didn't say Danny Trejo.
Me too. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I'm 24.
That's your problem with it? That's your problem with it? Machete, dangs.
Damn. All right. Well, can we all do a dang together over that one?
Okay, on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dang. All right. Keep it going for Seth Milstein, everybody. All right. Good thing Zins can't start a fire because, man, that fire truck has not moved. It is right there. That's a lot of fun. Okay. We got one comic left. She's been doing stage manager stuff for us all night. She works great here on the show, does a bunch of great stuff around town. Check out Slay Hazel on YouTube to see her own show. Putting on together for Slay. Gas leak in my head. Hazel J, everybody.
So if I get high on the fucking gas leak, did I relapse?
I don't know I don't know if that counts.
Seth, I'm just kidding.
If you get high off the gas leak, you're definitely not allowed to start drinking during it.
I don't know. Like, if the gas leak affects you, the gas leak affects you. Like, I don't.
Chatters would be disappointed.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Oh, good. No, I think I was in the gas for a little too long. I think I was.
Dude, what's crazy is we hypothetically, allegedly, depending on the local laws and legislation, might have been smoking weed in that alley for hours before Alan showed up to tell us that there was a gas leak.
There was no gas
Alan
leak. It was just a bunch of pot.
No. I alerted the bar that there was a gas leak.
Oh,
actually,
okay.
I was right out there.
You're part of the spread of this information.
But like literally, we just started hearing hissing all of a sudden. It wasn't something that we would have missed.
Oh, okay.
We would have been like, oh, it smells bad.
Are you sure that wasn't just someone behind you whispering a curse really quickly?
You can never know for sure. However, you always have to be cautious.
Is this a witch or a gas leak? A solid, a good regular question that you have to ask in good regular towns all the time.
It happens.
Can we make that another segment as well?
Is this a witch or a gas leak?
That's hilarious.
Pretty good. Pretty good segment.
I've never heard anything more Eugene.
Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Did someone else just yas in the distance? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it's a gas leak. That's what happened to you, Hazel. That's how you got like this.
Dang.
Like what?
Dang.
Don't worry about it.
Mean.
All right. Well, so yeah.
Why are you so mean tonight?
Dude, I don't know. It's fucking. It turns out methane gets in my brain.
You weren't even in it.
Yeah,
I'm like literally have been out in the gas, and then
we don't
and then
know. It
he's
might be
like,
leaking through the
Hazel,
wall.
is this why you're dumb?
Spicy.
Actually, my implication was that it had clearly just happened to somebody else who was yassing in the distance now.
I want to know who it was.
And that thus maybe that is the source of your powers.
It's
you know,
a gas leak.
Yeah, it was just a weird gas leak forever ago.
All this bar is gonna start yassing.
Yeah.
Deliriously.
If one more person tweaks, I am getting twerks. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Tweaks too, also bad.
Yeah,
but
not great.
Do y'all know about the dancing plague in the 1800s?
The what?
The what?
So, anyways, there was a mass hysteria in the 1800s that caused everybody to dance. It affected like 50 people in one village. People died from dancing too much. And yeah, it was just like one person started dancing, and then a bunch of people joined. Crazy thing, didn't only just happen once. It happened like 3 or 4 times.
That's a curse.
Oh.
That's a curse. That's that one, one demon, that dancing demon from Buffy. Okay,
now
like
we have a Yasin demon.
Now
That's
let me ask
crazy.
you this: was that a witch or a gas leak?
It was a demon.
Or I mean,
gotta stop talking about demons.
You got to assume.
we gotta stop talking about.
I think demons fall under witch.
Dang.
I think that's racist or something.
To who?
It's some sort of it's discriminatory. I feel like to witches. I don't know.
They might be white sometimes, but it's still racist.
Yeah.
What? All right, fuck. Well, I guess I don't get a question.
It's misunderstanding something cultural for sure. I don't know. It's
Even if that culture is white chicks at the country fair.
Oh, I don't believe those are witches. That's the difference between you and me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean. Interesting.
He's an easy man to please.
Yeah. It is a well-established fact of the show that my type is Hot Topic witches.
You literally need to stop talking about me like this on live. It's wild. It's so wild. You always do this.
Hazel, you can give him the fucking...
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like, calm down.
I have never seen you even draw one tarot card.
Yes, you have. In Whitaker Court.
Is that true? Okay, besides that one time...
You are so crazy right now.
Do you do moon water and shit?
No, but I'm accused. I'm well accused.
Okay, give me your 3 top witch habits.
Okay, plant shit by
gardening.
accident,
Gardening
yes.
is witchcraft.
Yes, it is.
Gardening is not witchcraft.
According to so many people online. So many, and I'm not claiming it. I'm not claiming it. I told you I don't believe like that.
Believe in gardening?
No, I told you I don't.
I used to garden.
Does anybody need a white man? He's lost. This scarecrow needs a home.
Dang.
He needs a field to stand in. He got a little too loose. We liked him stiff.
Ding.
Ayo.
Ding.
Can I get a Hazel just accidentally made a boner joke? Sound
accidentally.
Bite, please. Yes. Right. That qualifies.
All right.
All right. Good enough. So yeah, let's see. Hazel, you're the last comic on Donovan's last show for a while before he goes to die in a fire.
You guys are so... I've literally never heard of anyone dying in the wildland firefight. Like, I've known so many people who go in and do the wildland firefighting. Like, if it was that statistically likely, it would have affected someone around me.
They'd be paying so much more money.
Yeah.
I'm just scared. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay to be scared.
See, I feel like you're going to be so good at it, though. That you
I'm sure I'm gonna be fine because I'm gonna be fucking scared.
Listen, I know that when Donovan gets scared in a fire, he's gonna call me and he's gonna be like, Hazel, I just need you to tell me that I'm a regular fella.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be okay.
And then I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he was going to call you and be like, Hazel, can you use your powers of gardening to cast a spell?
I also thought that. I was pleased with what she said. But
Once again, accused, not practicing.
Yeah.
Men don't listen.
Complaining about being accused of being a witch sounds like a witch to me.
Dang.
It's so wild how the listening skills are just zoom over your head.
What?
Over your head. Over your head. You never saw Jeff Dunham? Good. Jeff Dunham's terrible.
Well, either way, so it's Donovan's last time on the show for a while, and you're the last comic tonight, and I figured it'd be fun to both have you out here at the same time because you're mortal enemies.
Dang.
He's just a prude.
I talked about sex so much when I was younger.
But he got it all out of his system,
got it all
apparently.
Out of my system. You know?
Sometimes he tries to talk to me about it, actually.
You know, I mean,
Whoa.
There's a time and a place. You know?
Crabman, hit the scandal alarm.
Scandal. No. When Donovan tries to talk to me about sex, it's usually that I should talk about it less or in a different way.
Whoa.
I'm too much. And you know I love you. He has just been such a little brother to me through this whole time, you know, including the I'm always too much. I've never been too much for anyone in the entire scene before he came around.
I've been letting you twerk.
Letting.
What the fuck you do with that?
Letting me. Did you see?
Whoa.
Like, what he means by that is he hasn't gone
Yeah.
when I twerk.
Yeah.
That's not.
Well, Donovan, it feels like you're on the defensive right now.
That's all right.
What's wrong with Hazel?
Everything.
Her hair is green. I don't know.
Pretty good. Okay.
It's
All right.
solid. Like, he's not wrong, but he's still a dick.
This is not Whitaker Court. All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, I wasn't sure where I was going to take this exactly, but that was pretty good. That seemed like a pretty good plan.
Hair's too green.
That seemed to work out pretty well.
It's very green.
Super green.
Super green.
Well, guys, I think we did it. I think it might be maybe we go ahead and wrap the show up before the block explodes.
Oh, no. Before the block explodes, Donovan and I are going to 1v1 and pool one more time before he goes to fire. He's either going to die in this fire or that fire, you know?
Oh, damn. Whoa. What are you guys betting on this?
Nothing.
I'll flash him if he loses.
Okay, Donovan, what are you doing in return? What you got?
You flash her if she
Yeah, okay,
loses.
that's fair. I feel
Give
like
her
the
a
stakes are
nipple
really
hair.
Is that-
Yeah. But
That doesn't feel like good currency.
Wait, what about a nipple hair? You have to give a nipple.
We could trade nipple hairs.
Given.
That'd be fun.
Okay. What a wager.
I'll put it in my medicine bag.
Hazel, don't get us pulled off YouTube.
I'm not. Do you see how high this neckline is? What I'm trying to check, but there's no light.
I mean, go a little bit longer so the view count gets higher, but don't get us pulled.
What?
Okay.
I got 2 left.
All right.
Yeah.
Donovan is embarrassed because he shaved almost all his nipple hair off the other day.
I plucked them out because somebody wanted to know that I had nipple hair. Or no.
Why?
I wanted
How
somebody,
many people are
I wanted
interested in
somebody-
Donovan's nipple hair?
Excuse me. I wanted someone to know that I had nipple hair. They didn't want to know. I misspoke.
Why is Donovan being so slutty with his nipple hair lately?
You should be proud.
I
You
just
should
feel
be
no.
proud.
I just don't feel very included.
Are you not proud?
I'm proud, but not
All right.
included.
Everybody?
This has been hand shoes and horse grenades, everybody.
Fuck. Be good.
Give it up for Donovan Davis, everyone!
And Hazel J, everybody.
Hazel J.
We did it.
And Nathan Hart and Crabman.
And Crabman.
And Crabman.
And Charlie. And Ash and
Charlie.
Tomas
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
ones and
yeah.
twos.
Yeah.
Doing the thing. You can catch us every single week here on Hysterical Light Entertainment. 8 o'clock Pacific time, we start the live stream. Check out all our other shows. Check out the other stuff going on here at Lucky's. Don't light a cigarette next to a gas leak, please. That seems like a solid plan. We did it again. We'll be back here next week, same time, same bat place. All right. Get home safe.